Welcome to the Alpha Girl Confidence Podcast, where we are empowering youth female athletes to play and live confidently. My name is Shay, and each week I will bring you new episodes to teach you the strategies and tools that you need in order to live a confident, empowered life both on and off the playing field. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show, episode 133. Excited for you to be here today. So today I'm going to talk about the two different kinds of people in this world, the different mindsets, and we're going to talk about the importance of one of these mindsets and how to actually cultivate this mindset. All right. So there are two types of people in this world. So the first person is someone who thinks and believes that life happens to them. All right. And person number two is someone who believes that life happens for them. So I'm going to give you an example. Person number one, right? They believe life happens to them. So let's say they go and try out, they don't make the team. That sucks, right? That absolutely sucks. And so they think, oh my gosh, why did this happen to me? Why did I not make the team? And everything is seen in a negative light, right? And so they don't learn from their mistakes. They don't learn those lessons that they could learn. So they're always in this mindset of the world is out to get me. Life is happening to me. I have no control over what's happening, and it's just all happening to me, not for my benefit, right? Person number two, same thing happens. Let's say they go to tryouts, they don't make the tryouts. That sucks, right? Same thing. It doesn't feel good either way, but they have the mindset that life happens for me. So what that looks like is instead of them like being in victim mode saying, oh, why did this happen to me? I'm not good enough. They think, you know what? This happened for me. This happened. I don't know if I can see it now, but I know that this happened for my benefit. I know that there's something that I can pull out of this experience that'll make me better. Right. And you don't have to know the good thing or the lesson or the silver lining right away. Right. So going to my story, when I was going through my confidence struggles, I was the first person. I thought life happened to me. I got injured. I tore my ACL. Why is this happening to me? I'm only 12. This isn't supposed to happen to me. This sucks. I'm not good enough. I'm never going to be able to step back on the field again. It was all victim mode. It was me just thinking about how life was happening to me, how everything was out to get me. Right. And it wasn't until like probably 5 years ago that I realized that, you know what? All of that stuff, all of those troubles and obstacles that I've been through in my life, they happened for me. They happened for my benefit, because without those struggles, I would not be here helping you. I would not be here talking to you about how to improve your mindset, your confidence. I wouldn't be here. I don't know what I would be doing, but I'm so incredibly grateful that those things happened for me. Those things, again, every time something bad comes up, ask yourself, how did this happen for me? What good can I pull out of this? And I promise you, when you have the mindset of life happens for you versus life happens to you, everything's going to change. Your confidence is going to change. Your outlook on life is going to change. Your happiness is going to change. Your friendships are going to change. Everything is going to change around you when you have the mindset and the belief that everything that happens, whether it's good or whether it's bad, whether it's easy or whether it's hard, once you have that mindset, you will realize that everything's happening for your benefit. And when you realize that, everything is so much lighter, is so much more positive, right? Because when we're thinking in that victim mode of life is happening to me, we're so stuck in it that we can't ever see the good. We can't ever see the lessons. We can't ever get better from that experience. But on the other hand, when you know that life is happening for you, that bad things, that hard things are happening for you, you can take a step back and you can be upset. Sure, you can be disappointed. It doesn't mean that you can't have emotions around it, but it means that you're able to look at it and say, yeah, this sucks, but I know maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but I know that something good will come of this. I know that I can learn something from this experience to make me better, to make me a better athlete, to make me a better student, to make me a better brother, sister, daughter, whatever it is. So I'm going to challenge you that every time something tough comes your way, ask yourself, why is this happening for me? What is happening for me? What good is about to come from this? And I guarantee you, when you look at the world from that mindset, like I said, everything is going to change for you. Your mindset's going to change. Your confidence is going to change. Okay. So next time something bad comes up, or actually, so that's number one. But number two is I want you to really think and do this exercise when you have some time to really sit down. But I want you to think. I want you to think of something really, the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your life. Okay. We're getting deep here. I want you to think of the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your life. And I want you to write, number one, do I believe that this happened to me, or do I believe that this happened for me? So write that down first, get some awareness around your mindset. And then I want you to try to find the good. Okay. So even if you think it still didn't happen for you, I still want you to try with all of your might to find one good thing that happened from that experience. Okay. So for example, I had a player on one of our coaching calls recently who didn't make tryouts, and she was bummed, and she was like, laying in her bed for hours, just sad and just, really struggling with it. And I said, that's okay. Like, it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be disappointed. But can you now see how it happened for you? And she's all, not yet. I'm like, that's okay. Can you try, take the next few days and see and pull out something good from that experience? Okay. So the goal is to go from, when something bad happens, I'm not saying that you can't be disappointed. You can be disappointed, but how fast can you go from being upset and being disappointed to then looking at the good from that thing and taking action on that thing? Right. So it's kind of like this 3-step process where we're able to feel the emotions, because there's nothing wrong with being emotional. You're able to feel the emotions. Okay. Then you're able to analyze and say, what good came from this? So that's 2. And then number 3 is, what action can I take to make this actually, make me better? What action can I take to not let this experience have been a waste? What action can I take to improve myself as a player, as a student, or as a person in general? Okay. So really take some time, take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes, write down that experience, go through that process of looking at what's your mindset around it, and then what's the good thing you can pull out of it. And if you do this throughout your life, if you do this for all of the things, I promise you it'll change you. And I just went through this experience now, right? Because I've been talking to my girls about this for a long time. And lately things have been really good. So it's easy for me to think about the good, right? But just recently, something not so great happened. And it was hard for me. I was like, oh man, I teach this, but can I actually practice it? And so it took me some time to realize that, you know what, Shay, yeah, this sucks, but practice what you preach. And how can this happen for you? And once I just realized that, once I started to pull out one good thing, I saw good things start to happen. Because here's the thing. Like attracts like. So if you're positive, you'll attract positivity. If you're negative, you'll attract negativity. Okay. You will attract the things that you are. So when you see things as positive, when you see things as being for you, good things will happen for you. I'm going to say that again. When you see life happening for you, good things will happen for you, even though, of course, bad things are still going to happen, but you'll always be able to see the silver lining. You'll always be able to see the good. You'll always be able to see the good, and you'll always be able to learn from those difficult moments. And if you can do that, you're going to have a pretty solid experience in life. All right. So I hope this episode helped you. I know I didn't have any notes today. I didn't plan it. I just wanted to speak from my heart. And I know that this has helped me. I know it's helped a lot of the players that I work with. And I hope you will take this mindset shift and apply it in your life. And if it helped, please, I would really appreciate if you aren't subscribed already, subscribe to the show and leave a 5-star review, right? Leave a review. It takes you a couple minutes, but I'd really appreciate you leaving a review so that I can reach more girls like you, if you're a parent listening, so I can reach more parents. And thank you so much for listening. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next week.